At Fairmont Crest, tensions and unresolved desires ripple beneath the surface as the story shifts toward an unexpected romantic crossroads involving Leslie, Ted, and Shanice. What begins as a subtle emotional disturbance soon evolves into a possible new pairing that no one saw coming, raising the question of whether Leslie's spiraling behavior is about to push Ted directly into Shanice's orbit. Leslie has been unraveling for weeks, even if she tries to mask it behind sharp words, dramatic reactions, and her need to control everything around her. Her grip on Ted has been weakening day by day, not because Ted stopped caring, but because Leslie's insecurities have grown louder than her love. In every room, Leslie has begun sensing threats that aren't there, and every woman she sees near Ted becomes a perceived rival. Her paranoia has turned moments that should have been calm into scenes that leave everyone stunned. Each outburst only widens the emotional chasm between her and Ted, yet she seems unable to stop herself. Ted, meanwhile, stands quietly at the center of this emotional storm. He has reached a point where he no longer recognizes the woman he once cared for. Leslie's recent behavior, the anger, the accusations, the jealousy, has exhausted him. There is still compassion in his eyes when he looks at her, but the warmth has faded. He wants stability, peace, and someone who brings out the kinder, lighter parts of him. And that is where Shanice enters the picture. Shanice has been a steady, calming presence at Fairmont Crest, often appearing just when someone needs grounding. She is warm, perceptive, and gentle in a way that immediately contrasts with Leslie's heightened energy. Her interactions with Ted have been soft and effortless. Small conversations, shared smiles, and quiet moments where Ted finds himself breathing easier. Shanice listens without judging. She offers clarity without pushing. Ted feels drawn toward her without even realizing it at first, because she represents the stability he craves. The tension rises when Leslie notices the growing connection between Ted and Shanice. Her reaction is explosive. Rather than stepping back or trying to understand what is causing Ted to pull away, Leslie fuels her own downfall by lashing out. Every emotional misstep she makes drives Ted further into Shanice's emotional comfort zone. It becomes less about whether Ted wants Shanice, and more about how much Leslie's behavior is pushing him there. The irony, of course, is that Leslie becomes the architect of the very scenario she fears most. As the storyline builds, the possibility of a new Fairmont Crest couple, Ted and Shanice, begins to feel increasingly real. It isn't born from attraction alone. It grows from emotional contrast. Shanice provides balance, Leslie provides chaos, and Ted is caught between the two energies. The drama heightens when Leslie confronts them both, her emotions reaching a breaking point. This moment becomes a turning point. Either Ted steps in to calm the storm, or he steps back completely, allowing the emotional distance between him and Leslie to become permanent. The upcoming episodes seem to suggest that Leslie's escalating behavior will ultimately push Ted toward Shanice in ways that feel natural and inevitable. Whether Shanice ultimately accepts Ted's growing affection or chooses to protect herself from the drama remains to be seen, but the sparks between them are undeniable. And if Fairmont Crest is about to welcome a new couple,